Right, boys. I know the upload schedule's been really bad recently. I don't know why it is. I'm just going to probably. I'm going to try fix it, right? But if it doesn't fix, then this is probably just going to be like uploads like weekly and all that, alright? I'm sorry, but I'm going to try fix it. If I don't fix it, I don't fix it. Anyway, right, so let's get into a story of the OG, right? So, this. I don't know how many parts it have. The beginning, the mid, the breakup, and then now, I guess. So the beginning. Right, so that's how the OG started, right? So basically, me and a pal, Jamie, was playing Dead by Daylight, and I don't know, like we were just playing it, and we got a hillbilly, and this was a face cam hillbilly, which nodded. And back then, I was quite entitled. I'll be honest, I was quite entitled to Survivor, like I was really entitled actually, because I'd never played Killer back then. And well, I've actually did I play? I played a bit of Killer. I was afraid of me. Alright, anyway, getting right. So we were against a Billy. It was face camping, nodding, right. So me and Jamie got really salty and messaged this Billy and was like, "Oh, why face camp, man? You're bad. You're trash. Bah bah bah." And then the hillbilly messaged back like the next day saying, "Hello." Basically, that was it. That's how me and Jack met, because he was the hillbilly, not his brother was the hillbilly. So that's how me and Jack met, right? He said hello, and then like I just said, alright, bye, 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 do you want to play? Because Jamie wasn't on, so I was like, do you want to play the game? He's like, yes. At this point, Jack didn't actually have a mic. Later on in the story, he gets a mic, but Jack gets a mic. No, Jack doesn't have a mic. I'm a Mongol, why did I say I had a mic? Right, Jack! Me and Jack play, right? Basically for a while, like for a few months, it's just me, Jack, Jamie and all that, just playing Dead by Daylight. Then, just out of nowhere, I start playing Fortnite, and I quit Dead by Daylight for like a year. So for like around about a year, I don't talk to Jack, and Jack's memory is terrible. So I'm assuming he probably forgot who I was, to be brutally honest. But so I come back to DBD. Asked, like, I don't know who asked who, but Wani has asked if I played Dead by Daylight, and he said he was on with somebody. I'm pretty sure it was me who asked him. 'Cause I'm pretty sure it was only somebody. And then I was like, right, cool, but can I still play? He's like, aye, cool. So I joined the party. And then there was this person that sounded like a 4-year-old, but was actually a lassie that was, what? How old was Duck? I'm pretty sure Duck was like 13 at the time. I don't know what age she'll be now. She's probably like 15 now, but I'm pretty sure at the time Duck was 13 or 14. I don't know. But is Duck was a cool person, but just later on, Duck slowly but surely becomes not a cool person. But Duck and Jack and me were just always playing DVD, because at this point I think Jamie quit Dead by Daylight for Fortnite. So I think it was just me starting to move on with like these people. I still talk to Jamie, by the way. Like, I know him in real life. He's a somebody, right? But anyway, so I just for a wee while it's just us three. Then I think out of but out of nowhere, somebody else joined the party called Soul, and that was Duck's pal. And I think Soul's what? How old is Soul? 17, I think. Pretty sure Soul's 17. But then Soul joins. I was like, right, cool. At first, Jack thought Soul was a guy, which makes no sense because Soul sounds more like a woman than Duck did. But anyway, so it's just us four for like the longest time, and then we make a pack called the OG for like, the jokes. It was like the OG with Nick Cage. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called originally. Then it was just us for like a while. Then slowly but surely we started adding members and all that. Oh, but this is, I think, mid-story now. So then just slowly but surely started adding members. Like, we added Soul's brother Michael. We also added what else did we add? Duck's sister, Marcel, or Chicken, whatever I call her. Then we added a few more members. Then it was like just by us randomly play with each other, But then, I don't know why, but out of nowhere, I still don't understand how he ended up in the group. But this person called Ali ended up in the group, and I think he was like 7 or something. And he ended up in the group. I just joined the party one day and he was there, and he was so annoying. Like he made one of the memes, which is, "Will you invite me?" Like, he would not stop saying it over and over and over. By the way, by this point, I think Jack has his mic. Pretty sure he does. Positive. Pretty sure he had his mic by this point. And so he just kept on saying, "Will you invite me? Will you invite me? Will you invite me?" Like, over and over one time. That was really annoying. He was also quite weird when it came to Duck. Like, weird when it came to Duck. And that's all you need to know, mate. He was quite weird when it came to Duck. And he is young, but like, he was weird. He said weird stuff for like a young person. So basically, we finally kicked him at the OG, which I wanted to happen since the beginning, because I always thought it was quite weird that, we were playing with like a 6-year-old. I always liked to kick him out, and I never really liked him anyway. So like, he got kicked at the OG. He was really annoying. Like, I hated him. Like, he was really annoying, and he was really weird. But he was the part of the OG for what, I think a week or two. He also came back because everybody unblocked him. Like Soul, Jack and Duck unblocked him for some odd reason. So then he came back for like a few days, and then we all blocked him again, which is woo. So then I think Mikey, Code Toaster, he started to get back into Dead by Daylight, because I'm pretty sure he quit for Fortnite as well. So Mikey starts to play again, and me and Jack always argue, right? This is just something you need to know. Me and Jack have always argued. Like, it's just always been a thing. So this part is now the breakup, I'm pretty sure. I think this is where the group splits. Pretty sure. Right, so basically me and Jack are arguing for like the jokes, right? Because we always argue. And Jack left the party in a jokey way, right? Like, I said something, he's like, "Oh wow, mate," and then he just left, but he meant it as a jokey way, right? And then basically Duck kicked me for the party. I got very salty because of that. Like, what was the point? It was a joke. And then I added Mikey to the OG, and she got very salty, and then she left the OG. This is pretty much where the whole thing happened, because, right, usually back then everybody I knew, like Scottish wise, would let day jokes and all that at them because they weren't fae here. But it was like for a laugh, right? But like, they took it serious. So like, Duck was annoyed that I added another Scottish member to the OG, and she kind of like went after Nut. And then me and Duck got into like a really big argument. She messaged me, "I have lost my trust in you." The funniest line in the OG history. Oh wait, I missed out Terry. Right, well, there's also, we'll add this in quickly. There's also Terry that we added to the OG for a bit, and then, I don't know, he just started playing other games, so he left. Which makes no sense. Like, the OG isn't only for Dead by Daylight, it's just a group we created, but oh well. So he left, and he reported me for no reason, so I don't really like him now for that, but there you go, there's Terry's story out the way. So basically that's how it happened. Then we started splitting up, and then I'm pretty sure Chicken took Duck's side, which, would happen. And Jack, at first, I'm pretty sure took Duck's side, but then he swapped to me. And I'm pretty sure Soul didn't actually pick a side. I think she, like, secretly, deep down, picked Duck, but, like, doesn't matter. Because me and Soul Day sometimes speak there and then. I never talked to Chicken, or Marcel, whatever you want to call it. I never talked to Duck. I don't remember Duck's real name, by the way, that's why I've been calling her Duck the whole time. like I never really talk to Duck or Marcel, and I sometimes talk to Michael, like Soul's brother, there and then, and I sometimes talk to Soul. But that's pretty much the OG split up, and then this is, I think this is pretty much neat. Like this is the, would you say the reunion? No, this is like the rebuild of the OG, right? So then I get a killer match. This is when I'm just starting to get back into killer, so I'm like rank 17, and I run into a Bill that let me kill him. I'm pretty sure it was Bill or Claudette that let me kill them. Well, I thought they let me kill them. They were just really bad, I guess. I don't know. Pretty much, this Bill came to me, or whatever character they're playing, and I had a pudding. They let me kill them. So I said, GG's, thank you for the kill. They messaged, who are you? And I said, I'm the Myers from the match you just had. He said, oh, okay. And they asked if you want to play Dead by Daylight, so I was like, cool. Then I played it a few times, like I played it once with him, I think. And then ever since then I tried to avoid them. This is Alfie, by the way. Like Alfie kind of knows this story that I tried to avoid them. But it's because I didn't want to, like, you know, because of what happened with Duck and all that, I didn't want, you know, all that to happen again. So like at first I tried to avoid them, then just out of nowhere I played with him because I think nobody else was on. And then ever since then, mate, me and Alfie have been good pals ever since then. Same with Jack and Alfie are like the two main ones I still talk to. I still talk to Soul there and then, but aye. So that created a great friendship with Alfie. I taught him how to actually play Dead by Daylight, and I'm still proud of that. I actually taught somebody how to play Dead by Daylight efficiently, so you know, there's that. It's pretty much, that was like us rebuilding the OG. I'm pretty sure we've still got a group chat right now called the Evolved OG, I'm pretty sure. And it's me, Mikey, Jack, and Alfie, what are in the OG, the Evolved OG. And I would like Soul to be in it, right? But she doesn't play. Like, she can be in it, but like she would like probably never play us. That's the thing. Like just there and then. So that's like us rebuilt the OG, and ever since then it's been quite fine. Alright, we have reunion, by the way, sometimes. Like there was once where me, Jack, Soul, Duck, and Marcel were all in the same party. What I think 5 months ago. At first it was really awkward, like awkward, right? But then after a wee bit it started to get a bit less awkward. Then we left, and then ever since then we never really talked to them again. I'm pretty sure there was a few times I kept on saying, I lost my trust in you, and I don't think any of them understood it other than me and Jack. It's quite awkward. But and the OG's just us four, pretty much. We just play games. We still play. Dead by Daylight's really the only game we still play, but you know, that is the story of the OG. I don't think anything else happened. I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure that is the end. Well, there is still more to come. If more stuff happens, I'll also go to a part 2 of this, but that is the story of the OG. Hope you enjoyed it. I don't know, just enjoy.